Hey, beautiful souls. Thanks for joining me in your pick a card reading for today. We are going to be looking at your connection and asking Spirit what it is that you most need to know at this time, what's important for you to know about this connection. Before you pick your crystal, take a few deep breaths and concentrate on the person or connection you'd like to know more about. And then once you have chosen the crystal you're drawn to, you'll find the timestamps in the description box below. I hope the messages bring you clarity and guidance in some way. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to reading for you. Namaste. Hey Pile One, thanks for joining me in your pick a card reading. If you chose the clear crystal generator, then you are in the right place. We are using the Gilded Royale Tarot for this one, as well as in conjunction with other decks. I actually recorded the Pile 1 reading a couple of days ago, and it actually got deleted off my phone. So obviously I'm meant to be re-recording that one for some reason. That message wasn't supposed to get out, so I am doing it again for you guys. I'm going to start off with actually the Moonology deck, and then we'll get to the Gilded. So what we're going to look at is what you need to know about this connection, okay? I don't have any structure for this reading. I'm purely being guided from Spirit or by Spirit on this one. So if you are drawn to other piles and you check them out, they all may be slightly different and even recorded on different days. So it is purely what Spirit wants you to know. I'm not putting any structure on it, all right? So we're going to find out what you need to know about this connection, what Spirit wants you to know. I'm also going to have a look and see, I am psychic, so I will pull out psychic messages, and if they resonate, pay extra close attention. But also I'm going to try and give you as much information about this person as I can, so that you can identify that it's your person, okay? So let's start with the Moonology. All right, Spirit, what does my Pile 1 collective need to know about the connection with their person, the person they've clicked onto the video for? All right, so we have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. We have a new start is coming, new moon. And we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. And it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Okay, some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, or those signs, they're your sun sign or they're heavily in your chart. All right. With this adjustments are required card, guys, I see that as like Libra energy, okay? So the Justice card, which is actually called adjustments in the top, I'm pretty sure. What I see is that there, for you and this person to come together in full harmony, there does need to be a releasing of the past, okay? So there is some past energy that is very heavy, maybe some past karma. For most of this, for most of you on this poll, I don't feel like a lot of it is stuff between the two of you. You may have had a past, or there's some sort of past here between you, but I feel like it's more, you know, like before you came into this person's life or vice versa, okay? So I do feel like before we can have this new start, the past needs to be released, all right? There is definitely going to be a new beginning in this connection, or a taking things to a deeper level for those of you that are still in connection with this person or currently dealing with this person. But there actually needs to be conscious effort here. Somebody needs to be aware of what it is that they need to let go of, okay? And with the Taurus and Scorpio, after the new start, it is a new solid start of the emotional realm here, all right? Scorpio is all about death and rebirth as well. So it is about releasing the shadow. It is about new beginnings. let's have a look. I'm feeling here as well, when you met this person, pile 1, even if you never had anything to do with them, never met them, never knew them before, when you first met them, you may have a very strong sense of familiarity, because it is a past life thing here, and that could be what you guys need to clear up as well. But I'm also feeling like there's some sort of connection through, I don't know, maybe like you guys have never met each other, but you've always lived in the same street, or you went to the same school, but you never knew of each other, all right? So there's some sort of synchronicities around your guys' connection. Let's get some further insight from the tarot, and we'll see exactly what's going on. Yeah, High Priestess, Pisces energy, the 5 of Swords, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Guys, I don't feel like this person's really told you a lot about what's gone on in their past. There is things that they haven't, they seem to present like they've got their shit together, you know, like they're very cool, calm and collected. They know who they are, they know where they're going. I feel like this person kind of knows what to say to come across in a certain way. It might even be that they want to appear more confident than what they truly are. Sorry, I just had to get up, so if it sounds like I was distant, I had to get a deck. You know, present in a way where it looks like they've, I don't know, I heard squeaky clean. So for some of you, you may have found out that this person's done some sort of time or something like that in the past. It's a specific psychic message. I also heard the name Tom there as well. But what I'm seeing is this person is keeping a lot secret. You could very well be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like this person's ashamed of their past. That's why they keep it hidden. I also feel like this person wants to be better for you. They want to transform and be better for you. And this person carries a lot of shame, regret. They're embarrassed of their past, or they're embarrassed of things that have transpired in the past, all right? So if you get like, if you're very intuitive, which a lot of you are with this High Priestess energy coming through here, you guys may feel like you feel and you know that this person isn't what they present. You know that there's something hidden here. I don't feel like it comes from a malice, malice place. Is that a word? Malice, yeah, malice place. It's actually this person hides it because of embarrassment, or if you knew where they had been or what had happened in their past, that you wouldn't be attracted to them. Let's keep pulling. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. It's a fear of being judged. Okay. And the reason I said about you guys feeling that there's something going on, and just to remind you that it's not malice, is because you get 2 very different energies from this person. There's very stable energy, again, very grounded, but then you see little hints where this person's like, I don't know why I heard off their rocker, or they're maybe little even sightings of insecurities and stuff like that with this person, all right? So they're not all that they present to be. There is definitely, communication is definitely a blockage in this connection. You know, pile 1, whether it's that you find out something about this person or through people in the 3D, or whether it's your intuition, or whether you do some sort of stalking here through socials or whatever, I feel like this information is going to be dropped in your lap. You are going to find out exactly where this person's been. There's going to be something that's revealed here, okay? I do feel like it's not going to surprise you, but you may actually, not turn you off, but you may think twice. So it must, for some of you, it is something really, this person may know that you may not like it, all right? I've got a specific storyline where this is someone who may have dated your cousin 15 years ago, and they don't want to tell you that they know your cousin because you then may not be interested in them, or it could be something like that as well. And you might at the start be like a bit like, oh, are you with my cousin? I don't know about that. Something like that, all right? It could be something like that. But I see you getting over it. I don't see it being a stoppage in this connection. I just feel like it might initially just be a bit uncomfortable, all right? Some of you may find out that this person was in a relationship and they may have made some mistakes in their past, and maybe they were unfaithful in a past relationship, and so initially you may have a little bit of trouble trusting them, but you get past it. This person, it's not that they're a bad person, they've made mistakes. So if you see what I mean, it's little things that might initially get you a bit like, oh, standoffish, but then I see that, yeah, it's not so horrible that it's you know, like disgusting or unforgivable in any way, or you don't want to associate with them, you know. Let's keep pulling. We've got the Three of Wands, the Lovers, Gemini energy, Page of Wands. You know what I'm also seeing here, guys? And this is a specific message. And I feel like if this is you, you already know it. This person told you that they may have been in a, I'll give you an example, that they own their own home, and then you find out that they were living with a parent, but they were actually transitioning, and they tell you after they move in the new home, or something like that. Could even be something like financial. There's just a front. This person has a facade, and it's fear of being judged by you because they do feel a deep connection with you, all right? So it's fear of rejection and fear of you walking away here based on something in the past, something that they feel is like shameful or embarrassing, even though it's not, but they, you know, this is someone very self-critical, okay? We have the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. You know, I feel like a lot of you were brought together. My Pole 1 collective, you're coming across in this energy of very intuitive, very understanding, very intelligent, somebody very worldly. And what I mean by that is not just worldly in the 3D sense, but somebody who is worldly in that you understand different backgrounds, different cultures. You're accepting of all those different things. You're accepting of people as they are. You're not somebody who's judgmental. You're not somebody who comes, you know, connects with people to get something from them, or to, you know, you don't care about financial status. You're somebody who is very, very understanding, and even forgiving, even though, you know, this person may not have done something to you, but just forgiving in that you understand the human condition and that people make mistakes, right? And I don't feel like this person is used to having somebody dealing with people that are that way. So you could be connecting with someone who has maybe a superficial upbringing, or somebody who has like was expected to achieve greatness, or expected to be a high achiever, and because they had that constant pressure on them to be a certain way or achieve certain things by a certain time and all the rest of it, this person, it caused insecurities. And that's what I mean. It's like even little things that you may think is like nothing, this person feels like they're not enough, or they're not what they're supposed to be. So you have actually, I don't feel like this person has been loved this way before. You have shown this person unconditional love. You have shown this person that there are others in the world that are, that not everybody is that way, and there are genuine, authentic people in the world. I've got a specific psychic message where you may have met this person, Pile 1, when they were in another relationship, and you maybe didn't want to cross that line, and you may have been there for this person, but you didn't cross that line with them, and they really respect that. You'll know if that's you. Okay, so this person's not used to being fully accepted as they are, and so they felt like they'd need to put on a facade to get you to be interested. All right, let's keep pulling. What does this person, what do you need to know What's this person's purpose in your life, pile 1? I heard paper mache. That's a kid's art thing. Maybe someone's like an arts and crafts teacher, or you're into arts and crafts. You may create using paper mache. It could be a medium that you use. So we could work at a paper mill as well. Alright, we have 6 of Wands. Temperance, Sag energy. 6 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Sag again. Strength, Leo energy. And the 3 of Pentacles. Alright, pile 1. Wow. I don't know why I heard this, you guys will know, but I heard nobody looks at me the way that you do. So you know when you're connecting with this person, pile 1, you may feel like this person actually sees you. They actually understand you, even if it's unspoken at times. As much as you have unconditional love for this person, you feel and you know, you have a knowing that this person also has a very deep and unconditional love for you. I also feel like even though there's this secretive energy, there's a very psychic, telepathic connection between the two of you. You, even if this is someone who has done you wrong, pile 1, or you feel like they have done you wrong in some way, you may also have a strong feeling and a strong intuitive knowing that this person loves you very deeply, and that they also have, it's almost like no matter what happens in this connection, I feel like there's always love and forgiveness. That's what comes through very strongly. Even if you rejected this person in some way, pile 1, whether they weren't available or they just weren't able to give you what you deserved at that time, or whatever it is, this person doesn't hold it against you. There's no, I feel like this is actually a really deep soulmate past life thing here. The way that this person looks at you, or looked at you, again, depending on where you are in the 3D, it does bring you, brought you some sort of confidence in some way. And you might have noticed as well, pile 1, that when this person came into your life, you had a lot of success come in for you, okay? It could be through your work or career, or just things started moving in your favor in your other life, in your personal life, okay? I have the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Ace of Wands. Moon, Cancer energy. Some of you, this is an affair, third-party situation. But others of you, what I'm seeing here with this energy is very strong sexual connection. They may have opened your sacral chakra again. So for some of my pile 1, you guys may have been closed off to love before this person came in, and they reignited that spark within you. This connection has also pushed you to connect deeper and further with your intuition, because you've had to rely on it a lot with this person. I see here 3 of Cups. Some of you, it is an affair. And the Star, Aquarius energy. I also feel strong friendship in this reading too. So some of you, you're this is a friend. You've clicked on for a friend. And for others of you that it is a love situation, I heard the name Cam as well, or Cameron. This could have something to do, it could have been that you guys were friends. It started off as friends, and there's a friendship like before anything turned romantic. Because I feel like when you guys came together, there was some familiarity already established, however that was, all right? So what you need to know about this connection is that this person's not hiding anything sinister. It's a self-esteem thing. And also that you guys have been brought into each other's life for a reason. There is definitely a new start coming. Some of you have already experienced this in the January, February time frame, and things are are about to move forward from that place. And for others of you, there is movement coming in. A new start is going to begin, but it's once this person, that it's like they need to drop the facade, but this person's not willing to drop the facade until they've sorted out or tidied up whatever it is that they're embarrassed about here. Okay, so whether it's financials, whatever it is. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull from my deck now, the Soul Whispers. Let's see what this person wants to say to you. All right, what does this person want to say to my pile one? I heard Barbados. I'll pull out some psychic messages now as well. This may help you. I heard Barbados. I saw somebody drawing like a beard on someone else. So that could be like a prank that you guys played on each other while the other was sleeping. Someone could have like a fashion business, or they're in the fashion industry, whether it's through modeling or even if it's through accessories or clothes or something like that. You could have met at a runway show. And for some of you, it's very specific. It's obviously not going to resonate with everyone. The reason, the thing that this person's been keeping secret, there could be some sort of secrets around this person's sexuality, but you'll know if that's who I'm talking about, alright? So don't sit there and think that maybe there's a sexuality thing. You'll already know. Okay, what does this person want to say? Let's have a look. I want to run my hands all over your body. If I could do it all again, I would show you how much you mean to me. You are the light when my days feel dark, my happy place. I don't know what you see in me. Yeah, this person, the light in the darkness, this person does see you in that Queen of Cups energy, all right? They do feel like you are deserving of truth, and that you are deserving of love, and they do have a lot of love for you, Pile One. They just don't, they're not sure what you actually, why you would see anything in them. You know, there's that insecurity coming through where they're afraid that if they show you the real them, you're not going to like them, or whatever it is that's the blockage here. I pretended I didn't have feelings for you. I'm manifesting a future with you. I wasn't ready for anything serious. I'm not happy in my relationship. I wish they were you. So that's for those of you where that energy came through for where they were in another relationship. But for others of you, what I'm seeing is this person did a lot of pretending. And the pretending is because they didn't feel like you were going to accept them, you know. I never expected to fall for you so quickly. It's taken me by surprise, and I wish I could turn back time. So this person does want another go with you, definitely, but they need to tie up. You know, they weren't ready for anything serious. They weren't ready because they had to tie up whatever this blockage is. Let's see what you might want to say to them, Pile One. I got two things to say to you. Number one, number two. So you guys may have two really pressing things that you want to say to this person, or two things that you want clarity on, or there's something around the number two. All right, nothing else wanted to flip. I want to explore this connection with you. I'm scared to let you still see the real me. What if you don't like it? Pile One, you might feel like this person puts you on such a pedestal and sees you in such this high light as well, that you also may be worried that, you know, because they've elevated you so high in their mind, that they may be disappointed by something. Remember when I said to you before, you feel really good because of the way that this person looks at you? You know this person holds you in high regard, and you may be afraid that they've painted this perfect picture in their head, and you may not, you know, be able to measure up to it. So there's a lot of fears on both sides. Let's see. When I think about coming home to you, I get excited, and I get insanely jealous at the thought of you being with someone else. I heard specific message. Some of you may be worried that this person's going to go and find somebody else, or somebody is going to you may be worried that this person's going to tie up whatever they need to tie up and then go elsewhere. So there's a fear of maybe being left behind. You opened up my heart to love again, and it's a lot of unconditional love that goes both ways. Let's see if Spirit has any advice for you on this one, guys. What's the advice or final messages for my pile 1? I don't know why I heard Jack the Ripper. Somebody could be from England, you or your person, or the name Jack. And then I saw the, you know, the can-can dancers from the Moulin Rouge. So I don't know if you guys visited there together or you spoke about that. Some of you guys might even like watching crime documentaries together, and working out, like, you know, who did it, who did the crime and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. My throat just completely closed up then. Ugh. Listen with your heart. That, okay, you know what I'm getting from that? It's what you guys have had to be doing throughout this connection, looking deeper than what's being presented on the surface. And Spirit's telling you to trust your intuition. If you've been doubting this person, or because there's hasn't been clarity, or doubting how they feel, you know the truth. It's within your heart, all right? So Spirit wants you to keep doing that. Embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And we have simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And then we have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So what I'm seeing here, guys, rather than advice, I'm going to say it's a bit of a prediction. This person may come to you for some sort of help as well. So you may have always been a help, like someone who helped this person or guided them or helped them get through things. I think that also came up in the reading. But this person may come to you in a time of need, all right? And spirits, you're going to be asked to show compassion or understanding. And also I feel like this person is going to come to you. It may even be to ask for forgiveness. You all have different situations. It's a general reading, but when this person does come communicate or come forward, I do see them coming from a place of they feel vulnerable to me. So you may be asked to show grace or to show kindness in that situation, even if you are angry at them, all right? And that's not for those of you where this person's dangerous or anything like that. I'm not reading for that collective. This is for those of you where this person, because they are coming through with genuinity and vulnerability. So even if you don't want to take them back, forgiveness is as much about you as it is the other person and you finding that peace. But it's also, I don't know, because this person's going to come through with the truth. You know, also at the start we discussed how there's some truth about this person's past that needs to come out, right? Be kind, allow this person, because it's going to take a lot for them to spill this. It is really going to take a lot for them to spill this. So make sure that you are compassionate and understanding of them when that happens, all right? So I hope that resonates with you, my beautifuls. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing my content and supporting my work. It's been a pleasure reading for you, and hopefully I've been able to bring you some sort of clarity. I love you all very much, and I will catch you all soon. Namaste. Hey beautiful souls, thank you for joining me in your pick a card reading. If you chose pile 2, which is the Amethyst crystal, I am using the Gilded Tarot for your reading. I've also in conjunction with other decks as well. With this reading, guys, I was called to get this message across to those that need to hear it. If you are drawn to multiple piles or crystals, you can check them out. They're all going to be different though, because I haven't really structured these. I'm allowing spirit I'm co-creating with spirit and allowing them to work through me. So it's really just going to be different probably for each pile, I'd say. All right, so let's start. We're going to have a look and see. We're going to find out some more information about this person, okay? We're going to see who they are. I am psychic, so I will call out psychic messages as well as Spirit's way of getting your attention. So if you get one or a few, listening closely. All right, let's see. Spirit, show me who this person is for my pile 2 collective. Amethyst crystal. Okay, we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, could be dealing with an Aries. And have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, because I'm taking the ones that aren't associated with a star sign as the moon energy, which is Cancer, okay? Or you could have that heavily in your chart, any of those signs. All right. I feel like for my pile 2 collective, this is a connection that has been very transformative, not only in this person's life, but also in yours. One way that you can identify that this is your reading is that this person, while you were connecting with them, a lot of changes, a lot of endings in both or either of your lives, okay? So you guys come into each other's life as something else was ending, something big. It could have been the loss of a family member or somebody close to you. It could have been the ending of one career path and the beginning of something new. And for some of you who hadn't even started, it was all in the process of while it was happening. So process of finding out where you were going and who you were becoming, or the process of losing someone. It feels like it's in that transition period, okay? I feel like a lot of you were dealing with a person who could be quite, sometimes you may have felt like this person was secretive. You may have felt like this person didn't really expose a lot. Very scorpionic energy there. And for some of you, this person, there's a lot of moods with this person. So it could have been really hard to read what this person's next move was, or even what mood you were going to catch them in, you know, the next time you spoke to them, all right? This could have been very triggering. And with the beginning as nothing yet set in stone, and then the last card in this deck, have faith in your dreams, what it's telling me is that, and look at that, the moon are almost in opposite phases here as well. There is a cycle that is completed, but I'm also seeing that it's, I don't feel like a lot of you got closure in this connection or still have clarity. So some of you may feel like you've had to find your own closure here, and you may feel like not everything's been revealed at this stage, but it is in the process of closing out. So a lot of process comes through. I don't know why that word comes through. Maybe you or your person are in processing, like data entry or processing, you know, like computer work I'm seeing where you've got to put in figures and facts. That's the psychic message that comes through. But let's get some more clarification with the tarot now. And let's see, what does my pile 2 collective need to know about this connection? Yeah, I keep hearing not completed, not completed. Some of you have something that you need to finish. It could be halfway through a project or something. Spirit's pushing you to get it finished. It's another psychic message. It could even be like, yeah, heard project, okay? Someone could be building like a cubby house, like a tree house or something for their kids in the backyard. All right, let's see. What does my pile 2 collective need to know? So we have the Page of Cups, could be a water sign. Again, strong Scorpio energy on the table. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Swords. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you may work with this person as well. Okay. What do you need to know about this connection? This is definitely somebody from your soul group or soul family. Some of you may literally have a family with this person, But more so on a soul level, what I'm seeing here is this person felt like family, and they felt like you were their family as well. Or they do, depending. Some of you still connected, some of you not, right? So it's a general, and there's a lot of energies in here. This connection has taught the both of you its purpose for being in your life. One of the main karmic reasons for this person being in your life, and I explained this in pile 1, we have karmic ties with every soulmate. Not all karma is bad karma. I know, like, karmic soulmates, it's dropped everywhere, but you literally have a karmic contract with even the person you end up marrying for the rest of your life, because that's the karma. You guys have come together to fulfill that contract. Everything's karma because we're reincarnated, right? So there's karmic things we're here to release, and it can be through relationships. So there's good and bad, all right? But the karma that you guys have come together to clear in this, or what do you come to teach each other, is to be independent and on your own, okay? So this makes sense actually, because for those of you that were coming out of a transition or transitioning out of one phase, or your person, you may have latched onto each other without giving yourself enough space to be able to become fully independent in your own energy. Now, you may think, I am independent, I work, I earn my own money, you know, I live on my own, I have my own business, da-da-da-da. That's, yes, that's definitely a sign of your independence, but it is also, independence also means to be independent in your own energy. To be independent completely within your own energy means that you're not attached to anything outside of you. You don't need anything outside of you to make you feel content or to make you feel complete. So there's a full wholeness within self. It's the way that this lesson has come about in this connection is, I feel like there's been a lot of coming together and then pulling apart. So you guys have definitely been working on it, and you may have even found when you guys come together, things seem a little bit better, but then you're kind of pulled apart, because I do feel like there is divine intervention here that may cause split. Yeah, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Justice. So I just say Libra energy, definitely karma that needs to be cleared. You guys, there's a lot of love in this connection. It is very much from heart space internally as well, okay? I feel like this is a lot that's happening under the surface too. On the outside, things seem cold at the moment. So either both of you have shut off emotionally, or like I said, there's no communication. But you guys have come together in this lifetime to be able to balance out the energy within yourself, okay? Because 2 of Cups is also the masculine, feminine energy in balance within self. So what happened, I feel like in this connection, is either one or both of you were coming out of a situation, and you've connected with this person, and you've kind of leaned on their energy or them on yours while the transitioning was happening. So there may have been a fear of standing in your own power or going through whatever it was you were going through on your own, okay? And so the energy that you guys came together in wasn't balanced. And that's why there was a lot of hot and cold energy, a lot in and out energy, all right? And a lot of fluctuating emotions with this. Now, for your person, it could be you, but I'm reading for you, so I'm going to say for your person, the lesson that they have needed to learn, another side aspect of this lesson for your person is they have needed to learn to, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't take accountability for their actions, somebody who is used to kind of cruising through life, and apologies comes through very strongly. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Justice card. This is someone who kind of does, they, you know, may have a track record of going in and out of people's lives, you know, emotionally stirring things, but they're never really moving things forward. They may hurt or break a lot of hearts in the process. I'm hearing that song. Is it from Christina? No, is it Christina Perri, called Jar of Hearts? One more step towards you. All I needed is regret. I don't know all the lyrics. Collecting your jar of hearts. I've probably got the beat off too. It's called Jar of Hearts today. Check out the lyrics. So I feel like this person's either got like a reputation or a track record. Some of you, this person runs track, or you do. A track record of kind of leaving broken hearts and not really ever facing up to any of that, or never really actually acknowledging how their actions affect others. For some of you, I don't feel like this person, it's from ill intention. I just feel like they're so unaware of anybody besides themselves, and they don't really take stock of how their actions affect others. And until enter you, all right? You've come in, and the thing is, this person does actually have a lot of love and a lot of care for you. So I don't feel like this person was too emotionally invested in any of the people from their past. So they were very, you know, love them and leave them, love them for a day and then over it the next, you know. With you, there's a deep sort of soulmate, spiritual type of connection here where how they make you feel, or how they made you feel when they hurt you, it's literally like hurting themselves. So this person for the first time is actually empathing and understanding how they affect others and how their actions impact others. And you know, this person, they do have a lot of love. For some of you, they're younger, but again, you know, the Knights are very focused on self. So in the past, also where they were this King of Swords energy and not really too worried about emotions, or, you know, think of King of Swords as like Gemini energy, right? They're Geminis. I love them to death. And if you want the truth, you'll go and see a Gemini. But in their shadow aspect, they can be a real cutthroat. Then they don't care if they hurt your feelings. The truth's the truth. And for them, it's important to put the truth out there, right? This person's like, had that kind of mentality. There was no emotion involved until they're connected with you. So this person's gone from complete like ice king or queen to this watery emotional person. And it really, you have brought awareness into this person's life where they were kind of blind to their own bullshit. They actually have to feel it. So this person's very in tune with you as well, pile 2. So I am going to say, if you're angry, or if you have resentment, or if you're hurt or disappointed by something they've said or done or whatever, they feel it reverberates through them, okay? So this has been a big lesson for them. And, you know, through this connection, they're able, I feel like this person's becoming a lot more aware of, you know, not even in a romantic sense, but even in other areas of their life, how they may affect, their words may affect others. What's that saying? You don't know how somebody feels until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Well, because this person was lacking any kind of self-awareness before, and awareness of how they affected others, they now know what that feels like to be hurt. And it's it may not be that you hurt this person. It's like I said, they feel. So hurting you is just as intense as them being hurt, you know. 6 of Cups, because you have past life connection very tied together. Some of you grew up with this person, or you had a friendship first and it turned into romance, and so they've actually, you know, they care about you. There's that foundation that's been built there before. Others of you, this person just feels protective of you. You know, there's always been that protective feeling that they have over you. And, you know, how can they it's like they've been protecting you from outside things, and then they have had to protect you from themselves, you know. So it's a real, I hope this is making sense. It's really hard to put into words sometimes what I'm channeling, you know, and I've got to try and put it, what they're showing me, and translate it into kind of human context, because in this reading, I'm all the clairs, right? Pretty much clairvoyant, claircognate, clairsentient, all of that. In this reading, I'm really getting feelings rather than a lot of images. It's a very you guys are so in tune, you know, or you even I'm seeing, like, say you stubbed your toe that day and then you speak to that person on the phone and they're like, oh, my toe is so sore and I don't know why. You guys are able to feel each other intensely, okay? All right, let's see. What other information can we see about this connection? Do you need to know about this connection? So some of you may feel like this person doesn't care, but they do, believe me. They're feeling it in every inch of their being. It's vibrating through them. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Fool, Aquarius energy. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, so Earth energy. They're bringing me back to the message originally about learning to be independent in your own energy. And you know what you guys are going to take from this as well, from this connection, what you are going to take is a complete need for nothing and no one outside of you. I see a lot of you have gone through, it's like it's me and my guides. I don't know why I just heard It's Just You and Your Hand Tonight from Pink. I don't know if that song means anything to anyone, but these it's like you and your guides have got this. You don't need anything. You don't need anything or anyone outside of you, and that's that King of Pentacles energy, right? King of Pentacles is the energy of the king is they've mastered the suit. It's mastered stability. They're balanced within their energy. The king needs for nothing. The kings gain their power directly from source, and they're able to then give that power and share and spread that power with the kingdom, right? And I feel like this is where you guys are at. So some of you have been also inspired to use your experiences to create you know, help others either in similar situations. Some of you are writing books, blogs, starting your own channels. It could even if it's not such a broad spectrum at this point, you're somehow affecting your community in a positive way through whatever it is that you've been through. So it's been definitely, there's something about independence here, okay? And that is when you're actually able to attract in the right person, because when you have two kings, two very independent energies, two energies that need nothing from outside of them, two very strong energies, you have a healthy and balanced connection. There's no codependency. There is two individual people coming to co-create together, two people who are still able to maintain their own independence, their own dreams, their own goals, but they have somebody by their side who's going to water them. You're both watering each other, all right? It's not a needy connection. So this is, and I'm not saying you're needy, guys, and I'm not saying that, but this is, I mean, I'm the vessel for the messages, all right? I'm telling you what they're showing me. And if you're really real with yourself and you're not blocked off, you know, you'll understand exactly what I'm saying, okay? If this is your reading, and you'll know if this is your reading. I'll call out some more psychic messages and we'll see what this person wants to say to you guys. Okay. I heard the name Corey. The masculine could have like long hair. They may even tie it in like a man bun or some sort of a ponytail. And then I saw two people getting their hair braided in Bali as well, or like Thailand. I saw a train station, so I don't know if you guys had to catch the train to visit each other, or you met on a train, or there's something about like public transport with both of you, may work for a train line or something. I don't know why I'm seeing this. This is so random, and I don't even know if this can happen in real life, but I saw that episode of Friends, you know, that one where Chandler, they find out Chandler has a third nipple. I don't know why that's coming through. And then I've seen that scene with Ross, you know, when they're trying to carry that couch down the stairs, and he's like, pivot, pivot. So someone could be a furniture removalists. You guys might have moved in to the same apartment complex or street, or they helped you move some furniture at some point as well. Oh, I love that episode. That's so hilarious. I heard the name Chris or Christian. Alright, let's see what this person wants to say to you, Pile 2. How do I get you alone? You are so perfect. I'm afraid I can never measure up. I've gone to dial your number so many times and then I chicken out. If I called, would you answer? So some of you have actually possibly gotten into another connection, or you may be with somebody else now. For those of you that are, this person is devastated by that, and they are comparing themselves to your partner, or if it's not that you're in another relationship, this person is unsure as to whether or not you would want anything to do with them. We're definitely dealing with someone who's got some confidence issues, and I feel like that's where some of that secretive energy comes from as well, where this person kind of never really shared a lot with you. So some of you, they could have kept like some financial stuff under wraps because they didn't want you to know their true financial situation. I'm seeing where a specific psychic message where someone would never let you at their apartment, and you might have been, or their home, and you're like, why do they never let me at their house, but they always want me to come to theirs? It could have been embarrassment around the home, or there could have been even like yeah, there's something like that, and you guys might have thought like, this is dodgy. Why don't they let me at their house? Why won't they show me where they live? So that's a specific message. But this person does feel, or they felt like they couldn't be what you needed, and they're afraid. Okay, they're afraid that they're not enough for you as well. And this is where that independence comes in for them as well. They needed to learn how to be independent in their own energy, where they're feeling good within themselves, finding self-love. For some of you, this person may have even been like trying to get attention from others while they were dealing with you because they never felt worthy. You know, when someone doesn't feel worthy within themselves, they're constantly seeking attention from the outside world, constantly seeking validation from the outside world, whether it's you know, the whole social media BS, you know, with the Instagram shit and all the rest of it. All that is just such a fake world, let me tell you. I got nothing against social media. It's good in the way that it has allowed people to expand and grow businesses and create, you know, their abundance through those avenues and connect with family overseas and all that sort of stuff. But all that other stuff is absolute bullshit. The followers, the likes, all that stuff is just crap, and it's created a false sense of security for all these people because it just in the end it just causes anxiety. All right, your picture is better than my picture. I feel shit about myself. Look at their body, look at their house. It's just a big facade. So some of you are dealing with someone who is all into that, constantly trying to gain attention from outside of themselves. Okay, I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and respect you deserve. Exactly what I just said, because they can't love and respect you until they love and respect themselves enough not to even lower themselves into that, you know, constantly seeking validation. Let's, what do you want to say to this person, Pile 2? I miss lying next to you. You gave me a reason to be happy again. I'm so grateful for you. I need some time to work on myself right now. Will you wait for me? So you do miss this person, Pile 2, for those of you that are not connected. And even if you are, you may be connected, but there's a disconnect in the energies at the moment. I do feel like this person did make you happy when you were with them. And, you know, I feel like you guys, the collective I'm speaking to, I need some time to work on myself right now. I really love that, because it's like you have that awareness that you are, there are things that you need to improve within yourself as well. And we all do, all of us, no matter what level. you know, unless you are the Dalai Lama, really, you have something that you need to work on and improve, okay? Otherwise, this would be your last lifetime here, and you wouldn't be coming back again, aka the Dalai Lama, all right? Chose to come back to wake up the collective, but the rest of us are here working through what karma we need to work through, right? I want to kiss you, and I try to distract myself from you by focusing on my breath. So you do also find this person very attractive, and you do try and keep getting on and doing your thing and focusing on yourself. So I really love that as well, all right? But it can be hard for you guys sometimes, but you're doing well, all right, guys? So keep focusing on yourself. Let's close out the reading with, I forgot what this deck's called now, Whispers of Love, I think it's called, or something like that. All right. Advice for my pile too. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Can I just say, the first thing I noticed with these three cards, guys, look at the numbers. I don't know if you can see them, but we go 11, 12, 11. We have two master numbers on the outside of this 12, okay? What were the first four cards? Look how everything is so synchronistic. We have the waxing and waning moon on either side here, right? And in the middle, we have the situation. This is you two coming together. Some of you, you're dealing with someone who is your polar opposite sign. So, for example, Libra and an Aries, or a Cap and a Sag, or, you know, it could be your polar opposite. But what I'm seeing is here, look, 11 and 11 are numbers of self, right? In the 12 in the middle is all about 1 and 2 is about one person coming together with another person. It's two very balanced energies. So we have you guys working on your own independence and then coming together. So your independence is, and you're finding balance within your own energy is going to bring you guys together. And I love all the butterflies here as well. It's definitely transformation here. So have faith that everything happens for a reason. Spirit wants you to you know, even in the, what is that saying? I think it's a Tupac. It couldn't be for one of his songs. After every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So just know that it's, if you've been struggling, or you've been feeling down, or you've had a lot of things that you've had to face, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. All right, guys? I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for clicking onto the video, for liking and subscribing and sharing. I appreciate you all, and I love you all very much. Namaste. Hey Pile 3, welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose the Smokey Quartz Heart, then you are in the right place. These readings have not been structured in any way. I'm completely and purely co-creating with Spirit here. Each pile is probably going to be different. Pile 1 and 2, I think, were structured pretty differently. So if you are drawn to other piles as well, you will notice that the readings are slightly different. What we're going to be doing for this one is I'm using, I think it's a Shadow and Light Tarot for this one, in conjunction with other decks. And we're going to have a look and see what you need to know about your connection in relation to the person you clicked onto the video for. I am psychic as well, guys, so I will call out psychic messages. If you get messages that resonate particularly to you, that's Spirit's way of getting you to pay extra close attention. Some of the messages have been really 5D and then others 3D. It's just, again, I'm not putting any kind of position or structure on this. It's really wherever Spirit's guiding me to take it for you, all right? I'm going to start off with the Moonology Oracle cards. We're going to see what we can find out about your person, about this person, and try and identify them for you as well. So let's have a look. My pile 3 collective, what do they need to know about this connection? In relation to the person they clicked onto the video for today, please, Spirit, pile 3, and their connection. Okay, so we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you have it in your chart. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So full moon and then new moon. You could be a Libra dealing with a Libra, for others of you as well. But this is definitely very karmic with the two Libra justice cards on the table. This is, you know, a full moon is generally about cleansing and, you know, closing things out, releasing things. And then the new moon is about manifestation. So I feel like you guys have definitely been, there's a lot of cycles that you guys have been through. You have come together to clear a lot of karma from past lives. But even from this life, I feel like you guys may like separate and then come together, separate and come together, each time learning a new lesson here. But there is something that has closed out with this person. So I feel like for a lot of you in this pile 3, this connection has is in that transition of like where one stage of your connections ended and a new one is about to come through. Okay, I saw blue eyes as well, and when I was getting ready to prepare your reading, 2 things came through. So one, I heard the song from Missy Elliott, because this is for my people, my party people, come on, come on. I think it's called For My People. The music's jumping, dun, 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 dun. You guys might have to, if you know I think it is For My People, but you might have to look up the lyrics for that one. I saw somebody could be a DJ or music producer, or even does like music for videos and stuff like that. I don't know what that's called. Someone who creates like jingles or whatever. There's something around music or this connection. But I feel like someone's like a DJ or producer or MC or something. That's a specific message that came through. Also, what I heard was and saw was filter. So somebody, you guys may have not have met in the physical. This could be like an online relationship for some of you. And for others of you, even though you may have met this person in the physical, there might be a lot of online communication, or most of your interactions are through texting or phone calls or FaceTime or stuff like that. All right, let's keep going. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Could be dealing with Pisces. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Could be dealing one. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. And I would wonder if air's going to come out next. Let's see. Oh, step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Okay. So, which is Leo. Okay, we have on the table each element. We have water, fire, earth, and air with those Libra cards. So I feel like these are the 4 things that you guys have needed to master. So the first time you came together, for example, communication might have been breakdowns in communication, passion, and you know, things moving and both of you trusting your instincts and stuff may have been an issue. Commitment and making each other a priority, or being a priority in each other's lives. It could go either way. You guys know your own storyline. Place it how it resonates. Could have been an issue. And then the emotions and being vulnerable and expressing emotionally. So it feels like, so some of you have been through 3 cycles, about to go into your 4th. Others of you, even though there might not have been like some complete and like breakups through this connection, you guys like master one thing, then move to the next. You master one thing, then move to the next. So you guys are hitting all 4 points, okay? All 4 elements here. And it is going to be, once you guys get to, the first one may have been the communication, then the emotions, then the commitment, and then the, you know, trusting and being vulnerable and the passion, all that sort of stuff. Once you get through all these 4 cycles, right, or master these 4 elements together, you're stepping out of your south node and heading into your north node, which means, for those of you that don't know a lot about astrology, you have a north node and a south node, and your south node is the karma that you had come into clear, and your north node is your destiny. Okay, so very interesting how this is all tying up. I can see very clearly what's happening here. Some of you are like 27, between 28 and 34, or you met your person in that time frame first or something like that. And that is generally through your Saturn return, okay? But what I'm seeing is this person and yourself are coming together to, not only are there these cycles happening between the two of you, you're closing out some major life cycle in your own lives. So for example, and cycles run in 7 years, right? We have 7-year cycles. It could be that you have been single for the last 7 years. It could be that you were in a relationship for 7 years and that was ending out. It could be you started a new career path. There's something that you have both been doing and you're stepping out of that old cycle into the new one. So you guys may have been dealing with each other for 7 years, 7 months. 7 comes through very, very strongly. But this is, I can see, this one is really I'm seeing like sacred geometry almost, or sacred, I was just seeing all the different little interwebs of connection that you guys have with each other, the connection with yourself and how that, the intricacies of that, and then the bigger picture here on your own journeys and how it all ties in together. So there's a lot happening both physically, spiritually, all over the place, all right? So there's a lot happening here. Okay, let's get into the tarot and we'll get some more information, okay? Oh, I'm not taking jumpers yet because I don't feel like I've shuffled enough. All right, what does my pile 3 collective need to know about this connection, please, Spirit? One more shuffle after this. All right, guys, let's have a look. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, but we have Earth there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, there's that 10 of Swords with those endings, right? 10s are all about endings. I feel like you guys, with this connection, what you need to know about it is that you are going to have choices. You are going to have the final choice in this one, pile 3. It is going to be your decision whether or not things progress between the two of you, because remember, we all have free will and we can choose not to fulfill the soul contract in this lifetime for whatever reason. This may come as a surprise to you that you're going to have the final say, because you may have felt like in this connection you didn't really have a lot of the say. There was some sort of imbalance here, and what I mean by that is we do have the 2 Libra cards here, which is all about balance and harmony and stuff like that. And for both of them to show up and for these cycles to keep kind of going on, that means there hasn't been balance. So you may be the more evolved person in this connection, pile 3. Or well, yeah, I feel like you guys may have been the more evolved person. And that's not from a place of judgment. That's from a place of just fact, right? We're all at different stages on our evolution, on our spiritual journeys. We all have, we're all in different vibes, right? I feel like even though nobody's perfect, you may have been more able to express yourself, you know, due to your upbringing. You may have grown up in a family where expressing yourself was accepted and even maybe nurtured, whereas this person wasn't. Or, you know, we all have different, we come from different places and our north nodes are all different and all that sort of stuff, right? So I do feel like you, because you kind of maybe more evolved than this person spiritually, and more practice at certain things, you may have had to kind of wait for this person to catch up, or you may have also, you know, like for example, you may have been ready for a commitment. You know who you are, you know what you want, you feel like you're stable, you have stability in your life. This person hadn't caught up yet, all right? So this person is going to catch up. I do see that. Some of you guys may be watching this person's transformation. I saw like somebody's body transformation or something. You may have been watching that happen, a specific psychic message. I don't know if I mentioned I'm psychic at the beginning, but if I hear them, I will call them out. But for others of you, what I'm seeing here is that you know that this person does eventually catch up to you, okay, in some way or another. So I do feel like you may have felt like it was out of your hands in the past, or you may feel that way now, like you can't kind of push this person to evolve or push this person to see your perspective. They need to get there in their own time, all right? But let's keep clarifying. I saw dancing as well, like I think crump. Is that like some hip hop kind of? I think it is. Crump's like a hip hop style dancing. I don't know who that resonates for. Somebody calls their dad like chief or colonel or something like that, or someone could even be part of in the military as well. They have like and I feel it's not a toxic relationship. It's a somebody that you or this person looks up to, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. Justice has just come out. Libra energy again. This is not even a coincidence. 3 times now. Very karmic connection, definitely. And a lot of karma to be cleared before the two of you can come together in full alignment. This is definitely, and can I tell you as well, this person, they are aware of this as well. It's like, even if they don't have the same understanding of it that you do, because we know that you have maybe a higher awareness here, this person understands that there is some sort of connection here between the two of you that is almost hard to dismiss, hard to break away from. They know there's something different about this connection, okay? And they also know, I feel like this person may have tried to cut and run like heaps of times without like facing their karma. So they might have ghosted you on one occasion, you know, like not had any accountability for anything that's happened. And every time they try and escape that, they have, which is something they've probably repeated in many other connections and relationships, whether it's love or not, but this person can't do that. And I saw somebody like signing a contract with a job or promising an employer that they're going to stay there, but then finding something better and then disappearing, or deciding they want to move state and disappearing and not notifying. I feel like this person just normally runs and they don't care and they don't even look back over their shoulder. But with this, they can't, because their soul is calling them to clear this karma. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the spiritual realms for this person to clear it. Their soul wants them to evolve and not have to repeat this again and again. So they may try and run, but they always end up back. The Emperor, Aries energy, and love, which is the Two of Cups. Some of you are married to this person or were married to this person. And a specific message as well, there may have been issues with loyalty, but you'll know if that's you, okay? I never call out third parties and cheating and stuff on general messages. This is for those of you that know. But this is definitely, you guys are meant to come together, all right, with this Emperor and Two of Cups. Let's keep pulling. Some of you, this person owns their own business, another psychic message, or you do. And you know, with the filter things, it's also like I'm seeing some sort of thing with work. Like, say, for example, this person could be in the public eye, or you are, and there's something about how that may interfere. So, for example, I'll just throw an example out there. It may resonate with someone, but say, for example, you are a you promote products for like single people. Like that's part of how you get your jobs and how you're hired. And so part of your status or your image is maintaining that you're single. It may not be as, you know, dramatic as that. It may just be that this person likes to uphold a certain image and how they appear, you know, like bachelor, bachelorette, F women, F men, I'm single, and you know, it may, I don't know why this message has come out, that's so just childish, but anyway, let's keep going. We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the Five of Swords, which is called defeat in this card. And we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. You know, pole 3, what you need to know is, you know, you have a higher understanding here. This person may say certain things, may try and throw you off their scent as well in the connection, like try and like they feel like they've shown too much and so they sort of pull back, or they pretend they don't care, or just trust your intuition, okay? Because I just feel like with this defeat card, sometimes this person may push you away purposely, and it's and on trying to even maybe convince you and themselves that there's nothing more here, or that they're not coming back. And just, you know, because it's your intuition is coming through, but it's also very there are strong ties here. Let's keep going. I'm really trying to explain what I'm seeing. It's really hard sometimes because sometimes I see, sometimes I hear, sometimes I feel. It just depends what guides are around me while I'm channeling, and I'll have different guides for different things, right? And like with these guides that I'm working with for your reading today, they're showing me flashes of images. So I've got to try and translate an image into words, okay? So bear with me. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, my aces for me are clarification that I'm speaking truth. So they're telling me to trust what I'm telling you here too. And we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So we now have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands on the table. You are both very strong in your convictions and stubborn. You won't relent, pole 3, and neither will this person, okay? So I feel like both of you are, it is a true pair on the table. I did see that, okay? Both of you are, neither of you can kind of control the other one. Not saying that you're trying to, but neither of you can control the other. You've got two very independent energies here as well. And, you know, pole 3, I was going to say Libra, you guys may be Libra, a lot of Libra on the table, but pole 3, you guys may have even tried to run from this connection as well, but something keeps pulling you back, you know, even if it is energetically, you may like try and distract yourself, and then you can't help but be pulled back to this person's energy. So there's very strong ties here, and with the Wheel of Fortune on the table with all this justice, definitely a lot of karma, okay? So you guys are, your guides are very heavily pushing you guys to deal with this. And you might even find like you're thrown into like awkward situations. So this person may try and cut and run and avoid you, but then you back into them in a parking lot, or they block you off an intersect, something like that. You guys are always like, it's almost like your guides are pulling strings behind the scenes to get you to face this, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Let's see, these ones are named Material Gain, Harmonious Change. That's a beautiful name for the Two of Pentacles. And Abandoned Success. All right. So look at this yin and yang energy here with the Two of Pentacles as well. The masculine and feminine. It's all about balance as well. Things need to be balanced in this connection. You guys are also dealing, I feel like, with someone who is, we've got that independent energy. We're just speaking about it with the Nine of Pentacles. But I feel like this person may be always, you know, kind of promised themselves that they wouldn't be dependent on somebody again, and they wouldn't connect with somebody again. You guys may have also, you know, you're very particular about who you want to connect with. I feel like you're both being challenged. Both being challenged to also surrender here. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Three of Swords. And the Tower, Scorpio energy. Some of you are dealing with someone from another religion or religious background. Okay, that could be a blockage here as well. Look at this Three of Swords in the Tower. It's like Three of Swords is can be third parties and cheating and stuff like that, right? But again, I'm a psychic, so I don't read from the cards. What I'm actually seeing here is things needing to be revealed and things having to be faced here, okay? If you haven't been in communication, prediction, I do see you hearing from this person in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. There's a 3 particular, could be 3 p.m., 3 a.m. There's definitely communication somehow significant around a 3. I heard the name Ian as well. The Sun, Leo energy. Death, Scorpio energy. 2 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. All right, pile 3. There is love here, all right? We've got the King and the Knight of Cups on the table. Some of you are dealing with someone younger, but with the Death card, it's confirming for me Scorpionic energy, which is all about change. It's all about endings and then rebirth. You guys, I feel like a lot of you are on your final cycle together. I feel like it's... this is like make or break. I see you guys coming together to deal with the last part of this. It's going to be up to you guys whether you decide to continue further, but the final thing needs to be faced here, and it will, all right? It's just this avoidance, you're not going to be able to do it. Look at the 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. After the death, it's like avoiding the changes that need to be made. And this person may be avoiding this final thing because Knight of Cups, look, the Knight of Cups loves very deeply, very, very deeply. He is a cupsman, right? Regardless of gender, what gender you resonate with. He is, he just hasn't mastered the suit. That's the problem. He hasn't mastered his element, which is, in this case, love, his emotions. So this is someone who struggles with being vulnerable, someone who can become consumed with feelings, someone who could feel very deeply and be very sensitive, even though they may not appear that way. And so they're very protective of their heart. And, you know, also, because they are aware of how deeply they can feel and how deep they fall, they sometimes rather avoid it, you know. It looks like they're trying to avoid it here. They may feel like love is, you know, I feel like love scares this person, so they may have been abandoned in the past in some way. But until this contract is complete between the two of you, and if it's this person that's been doing the running pile 3, they can't avoid it forever. It's just, and they know that too. 2 is about decisions, but the 2 of Swords is also a stalemate, okay? They're avoiding this, avoiding whatever this final thing is, this final cycle is for you guys, whether it's the commitment, whether it's the vulnerability, whatever it is, because you can be in a commitment and that person not be vulnerable. The 4 things need to be achieved. So this person needs to face this, all right? So, gosh, your guys' reading was so intricate and so all over the place. It's really hard to put it down. Queen of Swords I just cut from the deck. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And there, I just checked to make sure that I got all the messages I needed to. Queen of Swords, I definitely have. All right, let's see what this person wants to say to you, pile 3. I'm going to pull from my deck now, Soul Whispers. What does this person want to say to my pile 3 collective? Let's have a look. I heard bunning. Okay, somebody could be pregnant. Okay, you could be currently pregnant and this person's ghosted. It's just another psychic message. I heard bun in the oven. Then I saw Shrek. I don't know why. Those two correlate, but that could be your guys' favorite movie, or you just watched it. Watch it together. Let's see. I don't know what you see in me. You're the light when my days feel dark. I pretended I didn't have feelings for you. Those three cards fell out of the deck in pile 1's reading, I think. So some of you may have come over from that, or you're just drawn to that pile. Let's see what else. I'm scared to let you see the real me. What if you don't like it? You are so perfect. I'm afraid I can never measure up. I don't want to fight my feelings anymore. Yeah, this person's tried to run. They've tried to not fight. Not face things, you know, and they're afraid. This person's afraid of being vulnerable, and they do a lot of, you know, pretending as well. How do I get you alone? I can't keep this inside anymore. I want to tell you how I feel. Please give me a chance to prove myself to you, and you didn't do anything wrong. It's me. I'm damaged. All right. And this person also hides. I feel like a lot of ego with this person, you know, and you guys may even trigger it. Both of you may even trigger each other, you know. Sometimes there's a lot of defensiveness between the two of you. Pile 3, you may you know, try and get your person to open up, for example, and then this person pushes back, and then you feel like you can't open up, and then there's triggering happening all over the joint, all right? So I do feel like this person is aware that they have been running from things and they have been avoiding certain things, but I do feel like this person eventually comes around. Let's see what you might want to say to them. What does my pile 3 want to say to this person, please, Spirit? They've come closer than anyone else. I ghosted you because my feelings became so intense. It's easier for me to distance myself than to face this connection. This has been the theme of the reading here with this. It's this push-pull, in-out dynamic that's been happening. I've tried dating other people to get over you, but no one measures up. I feel like with this, guys, you have been trying to... some of you may be at that point where you feel like giving up with this person, or you feel like it's been a lot of hard work, and so you're trying to ghost the connection rather than this person. Some of you have ghosted them, but I feel like it's more that you've tried to disconnect from this person and tried to connect with others. You may have been struggling with that a little bit, opening up to new energies and stuff, because you may feel like there's been unfinished business here, or you haven't gotten any closure from this person. Unfinished business, which is another term that's just dropped all over the place, but on a soul level, there's things that still need to be completed. Yes, you have free will, and yes, you can choose not to be with each other, and yes, you can choose not to fulfill a connection or a karmic contract, right? Either you or your person can choose not to fulfill it. But if that person chooses not to fulfill it in this lifetime, they'll have to come back and do it again, number 1. Number 2, it will still haunt them in this lifetime, and they'll be trapped in that cycle. And number 3, even if you're the person that tried to fulfill the contract and that person runs, while you're trying to disconnect, it may still be hard for you because your soul knows that there's still that tie there, but you will be released from it, all right? If you try to put the work in to clear it, you will be released from it. You will be rewarded. It took losing you to realize how much you really mean to me, and please give me time. I've never felt this way about someone before. So pile 3, you may know as well what this person's been going through. I feel like, again, you know that this person, you may have walked away from this person because you know that while you're in their life or connecting with them or giving them all your energy, they can't learn the lesson, all right? Because sometimes it takes law of comparison, comparing what you have to, you know, what you don't have. You learn a lot from that, right? I'm going to get you some final cards before we close out the reading. I forget what these cards are called. I think Whispers of Love or something like that. If you really want to know the title, drop it in the comment box and I will find out for you. All right, let's see. Final messages for my pile 3 collective. I heard the name Antonio as well, or Antoinette. Somebody rambles. I feel like someone gets nervous when they're around you as well, pile 3. They start kind of rambling, and I feel like this person as well, you guys, when you guys like part and come back together, it's like you have so much to fill each other in on, or there's all this like you want to catch each other up on everything. All right, final messages for pile 3. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So this card came out in pile 1, I'm pretty sure. So again, you guys, some of you may be come over from that pile. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, guys, is okay, first of all, you need to consider your foundation. What I'm getting from that as well is really ask yourself what it is that you're wanting from a connection. Being really real with yourself about what it is that you want. Because we know this person, from what we've seen, if this message resonates with you, this person is definitely a couple of steps behind when it comes to where you are in the evolution scales, right? This person can catch up. I see that. And what I mean by that is I see them wanting to make you happy. I see them wanting to improve themselves to make this connection work. I see them wanting to level up, right? To meet you where you are. But you will have to be patient with this person. You will have to be understanding of this person, and to be able to understand and be patient. You need to work purely from heart. So what that means is understanding that everyone's on their own journey, understanding that this person is from a completely unconditional place, pretty much is what I'm saying, all right? And from the divine oneness, knowing that you are one, you know, we're all connected. This person is a part of you just as much as you are a part of them, and even though they haven't been able to meet you where you are, they can. But it's going to take patience and understanding and complete heart energy on your end, okay? And if you feel like you don't want to go down that path with this person, that you also have free will, you are allowed to choose a different pathway. That is fine. This is where Spirit wants you to really be honest with yourselves about what it is that you want, okay? And if that message is coming through for me, then this tells me that you guys one of your lessons may be for my pile 3, you specifically. So I don't feel like this is for the cross watcher. I feel like that for you guys, it's about learning what you deserve and what you're worth. And maybe you have settled a bit in the past, and Spirit doesn't want you to settle. Okay, so if you feel like you're settling, then don't do it, because you'll have resentment later. You'll regret it. You don't want to feel like you've just settled. You want to feel like, you know, your person is your equal. So you either accept them and let them come as they are and give them the time and the space to grow and to bloom and to meet you, or you move forward. All right. And don't get me wrong, this person has tested your patience, and this person has really made some of you wait for a while, and there's definitely been ego and stuff. So I do see that, and this is what I'm saying. The choice is going to be yours, whether you want to give this person the opportunity to vibe up, all right? So I hope those messages resonate with you. Thank you so much for following, supporting, liking, subscribing, sharing my content. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm absolutely passionate about what I do, but I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys tuning in. So thank you again. Drop your comments in the comments box, because I love reading them and see how the messages connected with you. And I think that's it, guys. I will catch you all very soon. Love you. Namaste.